Welcome to my channel, everyone. Today we will be organizing my kitchen, my first video on YouTube. Enjoy! Here it is, guys. With covers closed, the kitchen doesn't look that bad, right? Oh boy, the counters can use a little bit of organization, but you know what? We live in the kitchen. We use the kitchen, so this is what we get. The kids do help me with the dishes, so they do help me shove stuff in the cabinets. And this is how it looks with the covers open. Oh my. Definitely need to get this organized and more easily accessible. This cabinet is a nightmare. Yep, let's get started. The way I like to clean, I like to take everything out, and then from there I can figure out what I don't need or what I don't use anymore. I go through phases where I might use something now, but then put it away, don't use it for a few months, but then go back to it. And at this point, I kind of know what those things are. Since we moved, and I've tried to get rid of stuff that I don't need, I really have consolidated my stuff quite a bit. So I kind of know what I need and what I don't. And one of the things that I really love cooking is with my cast irons, but I haven't been able to just because it's a hassle taking them out. And so when I want to use them, just the thought of going through all the stuff to be able to access them really just I just don't use them. I love baking, and especially the baking season, as I call it, is coming back. Winter, it's when I bake the most, and I can't wait to start baking again. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to organize this as well. So many bowls. I use all of them. I need to find a new home for that big one. I use still for tamales, or when we really have a big family something going on, we need a huge bowl. That's my saver there. So I use that bowl a lot, but I have a place for it other than the kitchen. Towels. Yes, I just dropped those towels in there. And when I try to get one out, all of them come out. So we'll get this taken care of. And we do have a lot of plates. If only that was that easy. Now this cabinet, I don't know what to call it. Medicine cabinet, baking cabinet, storage cabinet. It's just a messy cabinet. I had so many medication expired. I did go over just last year, or it's less than a year, and I got rid of a lot too. And so what I noticed is I usually sometimes buy stuff at Costco, like pain medication or for the flu season, or things like that. And it really does not work for my family. Therefore, I'm going to start shopping more smaller portions, like, there's no need to have that much medication. And my kids don't get sick as often as they used to. They do get sick here and there. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. Things are shoved in the back. And this is my attempt in trying to do a baking drawer, but it just became a catch-all drawer, and this is not even my junk drawer, guys. I just went through my junk drawer, I don't know, 3 months ago. Probably go through it again. Whole bunch of skewers that are chopped. It's my daughter doing her experiments or projects, or she loves getting into my stuff. She had used all of my food coloring. I only have one lonely yellow one because she didn't like the yellow one. And that's one of the things too. I want to make it easy for the kids to access them. They're older. They actually cook things themselves. And, having this mess, it kind of discourages them, because I know it discourages me. So I know that for them, they're already, they're learning, oh, a gift card. I could use that to buy something I don't need. Or maybe should be more conscious and buy something I need. So back to the kiddos. Yes, they're older, so they are, cooking and baking. Actually, actually all of them. Oh, look, Halloween stuff. We didn't get to do much on Halloween because the kiddos they were sick. Each kid was sick a week each. So it was my husband, and Mama does not have time to get sick. So thank goodness I haven't gotten sick. So let's hope it stays that way. But yes, the kiddos, they love cooking, baking, and I really want them to learn how to cook and bake. That way they can take care of themselves when they get older. My conchas recipe. Oh, that's so good with an atolito or a cafecito. Definitely to share that with you guys. I am not in charge of the turkey this year, so I will not be using the poultry needles. My parents are the ones that make the best turkey. Oh. And this, need to figure out what to do with that. But let's start with this. I have so many plastic containers. We do takeouts on Fridays or the weekends. Fridays usually is Pizza Day. Those thermos are amazing. I have had that one for over 10 years. My kids are older, like I said, and they don't really need that many containers for lunch. They do love hot lunches, so the thermos, we still use them. Those thermos get used almost every day, and the little ones, the blue and pink ones, they have survived for so many years through pre-K to 11th grade now. So that's a good investment, a really good investment. And so with the plastic containers, the takeout plastic containers, I save them because when we have parties or get-togethers and someone wants to take food, they can just go ahead and take those containers, because I don't want to give out my glass containers. They're expensive and I like them. And sometimes people are not very good at returning stuff, because I'm one of them. Sorry if you guys see any of your stuff in here. Claim it. It's just something good to have. I just keep them. It's easier for your guests to just go ahead and take food and not worry about returning anything, or you not worrying about losing anything. So yeah. See, I have more baking stuff in this cabinet. So when I want to do something, I just go hunting for whatever I need. We don't want to do that anymore. Let's look at the before and after. How exciting. Woo. Like I say, my counters will never be empty because this is how things work for my family in this kitchen. So this is how things are looking after. But then again, remember, clothes covers always look good. I love decorating stuff with real things like pumpkins that I can actually eat. Or multi-use as they call them. All right, so this is my stainless steel cookingware. I have had these things for about 19 years. This was my first cookware ever. I didn't know how to use them at first. I burned stuff because I didn't know how to cook, but I'm so glad I kept them. And then I have my antique stuff. And my goodness, look at this, guys. I'm so excited to be able to access my Dutch oven, my cast iron cookware. Oh, took some delicious meal or bake in there too, and it's just so easy. Everything has a home. I can just go ahead and take it out and then put it back in. Those things are heavy, so they're not to be just shoved in anywhere. And I have the little things for reseasoning. I put these things in this drawer. I use this quite often. And then, wow, remember that. This will be our little mini bar for the moment. We will be moving it to the basement soon. And whoa, another thing that excites me, it's my baking cabinet or station actually. It's the whole area there. I have everything I need in one place. I do have my KitchenAid attachments since the KitchenAid is under that cabinet. Remember that mats too. This is all I have from all of that. Well, and some stuff are in the cabinet too. I have my attachment. I have a little box for my recipes. And then I have some utensils that I use for birthday breakfast because each kid gets breakfast in bed for their birthday. I have my stoneware here, which I'm really excited to be able to access it more easily too. Just everything. I just open my cabinets and close them just because I want to see them because they're so organized. And I have the bowls that I most likely use for baking and the baking sheets. How exciting is this? Oh. And then I did consolidate my plates and I did put the plastic containers up high. So when I have parties or get-togethers, I'll just put them down and my guests are able to access them. Yes. It looks more here actually, but it's better organized and I can see each one of them. And then this is the non-stick station, which I don't use as much, but my kids do use them because I still have to teach them how to cook in the other cookware I have. My pressure cooker, which I love. I have had these things for about 3 or 4 years, and I have more little things in the back. These are like stuff that I don't use as much, Thanksgiving or to decorate. This is what I had before. I just left a few mugs, bottle of water for the kiddos that they have, and this is where I keep my knives. And we're not going to talk about that drawer. That's my spice drawer. And this is where I keep my plastic bags. And this is where I'm keeping the kids' lunch containers. This is all that's left. And they need no more. And this is the coffee and tea station. We are a family that loves drinking tea. My kids and I especially. And I have more tea under here. I also have like some cutting boards, and then I have my abuelita's cafecito when she comes and visit me. She likes decaf. And there's my little doggy trying to figure out what I'm doing. And this really pretty much just stayed the same. There hasn't much going on in there. But this guy, look at this. Voila! Yes. I have all of my glass containers here, my bowls that I need, and that way I can see if anything is missing and hunt for it. Just easier to put it away. Very exciting. Thank you so much for. Oh, and I wanted to show you guys my clay pot collection. I forgot about that. Well, thank you very much for sticking to the end. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I can't wait to continue sharing my videos with you with some recipes, some DIY, just things that I do around the house for my family.